See, I told you I was worried about alienating my audience. Like, what is the correlation between this and this? These are not the same!
I am so fucked.
I'm doing it!
Avengers Doomsday, the newest production on the way from Marvel Studios of Iron Man 3 fame.
I wouldn't go in there for 20 minutes.
Since the second trailer dropped, it has become virtually impossible to decipher what the general majority's opinion is on this movie. Like, a lot of people have warmed up to the movie since the second trailer bothered to actually drop the few slightest breadcrumbs on what Doom's backstory is, while others are sticking with the opinion that it's gonna be buns. On that topic though, real quick, what is it with movies nowadays and releasing a first trailer that's awful, then releasing a second one that's a huge step up, or in some cases, just completely redeems the original? It happened with Mando and Grogu, it happened with Lanterns, I think it even happened with the Minecraft movie, you know, that masterpiece. Now listen, I'm not gonna go full blue sky mode and pretend that I'm above Marvel movies or something, I'm just not. I've been a fan of the MCU and superhero media in general for pretty much my whole life. It's part of who I am as an unlovable loser geek. Besides, I'm also not gonna act like the MCU has always been some kind of shithole where art goes to die. They've made some unironically great films when they felt like it. Doomsday in general is looking to be one of the most baffling films Marvel has ever put out, regardless of whether or not it actually ends up being good. Immensely confusing decisions with the marketing and the movie itself, a lack of hype from really anybody aside from power scalers, and also a lack of build-up for who was supposed to be the next big bad of the MCU itself. Side note, I know that Kang Dynasty was supposedly supposed to start setting up Doctor Doom, but that movie got murdered because nobody liked the third Ant-Man movie.
I am not Shut the fuck up!
I'm just a messenger.
It was inevitable that at some point you would hear comparison after comparison after comparison to Thanos. Mainly when it comes to the fact that compared to Thanos, Doctor Doom hasn't really had any build up to his debut. I mean, just think about it. Thanos appeared at the end of like 2 movies, and there were other things about him that appear at the ends of other movies. Not to mention his cameo in Guardians, which was a movie that revolved entirely around an Infinity Stone. You know, the thing that Thanos uses. Meanwhile, all we saw of Doctor Doom was just a post-credit scene in Fantastic Four where we didn't even actually get to see his face. Now listen, I completely agree that they did not do a very good job at building up Doctor Doom as a villain. But why does the build-up matter exactly? Like, the reason Thanos is so successful isn't just because he showed up at the end of a bunch of movies that had nothing to do with him. It's because when he actually made his debut, he was a very good character who made a very big impact on the MCU narratively and in the real world at large. And while yes, the build-up definitely helped with that because of it's sort of like he was casting a shadow over the MCU, I don't like the implication that the build-up was the only thing that made him good, because that's just not true. Now when it comes to how they're actually going to depict Doctor Doom in the movie itself, that's a different conversation. But I don't like the idea that him being built up is gonna be the ride or die on his character, because it's fucking not. Besides, there's plenty of other villains in the MCU that ended up being good despite not having any actual build-up. Like Baron Zemo, Vulture, Mysterio. Hell, even Ultron wasn't terrible. I mean, he wasn't completely terrible, at least, but like... I mean, he was better than MODOK.
Hey Peter, remember the time?
What the fuck did you just say?
Nostalgia baiting and casting characters from ass-old movies is not something that's foreign to the MCU that they didn't do until this movie or anything. They've been doing it for years and years and years now, which is kind of the thing at this point. They've done this so many times to a point where it just feels empty. Like, we didn't really do anything to learn this. We've been doing it fucking constantly. Like, oh look, we got the Fox X-Men back, and we got Chris Evans Captain America back, and we got RDJ back, but not as Iron Man. Like, they already just had Patrick Stewart in Multiverse of Madness, and he got fucking killed there. Let the man rest! When it comes to the X-Men coming back, Gambit being here really weirds me out, because didn't he die? I'm holding out hope that Secret Wars is gonna be the last time they pull this nostalgia bait shit for at least a while. I highly doubt that they'll retire it forever or anything, but like, holy fucking shit, please give me a break. I'm hoping that the new X-Men movie with all like the new cast and everything after Secret Wars is gonna be that break I'm looking for. Same thing goes for Ghost Rider. And talking about Ghost Rider, isn't it really fucking weird how much progress they've already made on Ghost Rider and how Blade was in development hell for 7 years and got booted? What a concept. Another thing that people aren't really seeming to like that all that much about Doomsday is, well, Doom. This isn't something I need to tell you, but they cast Robert Downey Jr., the former actor for Iron Man in the MCU, as Dr. Doom in Avengers Doomsday. And it's also been made pretty clear by this point that they aren't doing an evil Iron Man thing. This is the Victor Von Doom. He's just being played by the Iron Man actor. Especially obvious that they're not going to do that, considering that Reed and Victor have history together. We've seen that in the second trailer.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
So as you might expect, a lot of people really do not like this casting. Because, well, it's not like Victor Von Doom has been done justice in live action before this. My opinion, I mean, I'm just gonna wait for the movie to come out, and if he's done justice there, then he's done justice. Considering the vibe from the trailers, it seems like they're gonna take this seriously, and if they do, then great. I mean, either way, this is probably gonna be the best live action Doom we've gotten since the bar is not very high. But it's still so weird to me how we haven't had Dr. Doom in a live action film for over a decade. And you know, that was like from like a whole trend of, oh yeah, everything in this movie is gonna be dark and serious because real life is dark and serious. No color allowed! No color! No! Like, just think, we've gone through all of these trends with Doom, from the campiness of the original movies to the dark, gritty seriousness of Fantastic, into a new age of comic book movies that are basically just going out of their way to fully embrace being comic booky. And this is how we go about Dr. Doom. But again, like I said, the actor doesn't really matter that much to me when it comes to movies, unless there's someone who's done absolutely heinous, fucked up shit. If he does good in the role and does the character justice, then I'm content. It really does not take a lot to make me content. It really doesn't, man. What happened to Marvel movies and marketing, man? I still remember way back in the day when Captain America Civil War came out, I was seeing promos for the fucking thing everywhere. Like, I think back in the day, I even had, like, Captain America Civil War lunchbox that was like, whose side are you on? And I didn't use it as a lunchbox. I used it to put, like, plastic army men in there and shit. But nowadays, Marvel is just so weird about the marketing when it's just when it comes to this specific movie, because I thought they did pretty alright when it comes to the marketing for Spider-Man. Like, the whole Doomsday Clock live stream thing, I mean, like, why? For what reason exactly? Like, I don't think it's bad. It's not, like, directly harming the quality of the movie or anything. It's just a fucking clock, but that's the thing. It's just a fucking clock. They also revealed a bunch of the Lego sets and Hot Toys for Avengers Doomsday, and they look pretty cool. I've just generally really seen nothing about this movie outside of social media. Like, just think about it. The movie is 4 months away, and all I've really seen surrounding the movie when it comes to marketing outside of social media is just like the initial Comic-Con trailer before I saw Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man Brand New Day just came out. Let's reflect on that. We got a shit ton of stuff. We got, like, popcorn buckets out the wazoo, action figures out the wazoo, Hulk hands made a comeback, even though they already did for Captain America 4. Lego sets, again, obviously. Hot Toys 2, though you can't really afford those unless you're a dedicated Hot Toys collector, which I'm not. And even another thing, like, I think on the Russo brothers Instagram page, there was just a flat color, but it was, like, a very specific color with, like, a code inside of it or some shit. When you use the code, it was just for, like, candles or something? Like, what are we doing?
Nobody likes to be hated by the population.
Oh my god, this video is so fucking aimless. Why did I not script everything? So, once again, I want to make it clear that, again, this isn't supposed to be a serious critique of Avengers Doomsday as it's going on so far. That's not what I really aim to do with any of these videos. I'm not, like, moist critical or anything. All I want to do with these videos are just talk about things that I feel passionate about. That is entirely it. And make unfunny jokes. It is imperative that I make unfunny jokes during these videos. So I don't really know what else to say. I'm gonna be seeing Avengers Doomsday when it comes out, because what the fuck else am I gonna do with my life? As always, like, subscribe if you want inconsistent, random shit from me. That's it. Bye. Stay safe.
You never.
cereals.